you keeping data longer than you should that might be putting your organization at serious risk? In fact, 68% of data breaches involve human error, and the more data you keep, the greater that risk becomes. The reality is, unnecessary data does not just sit there. It increases your exposure, expands your attack surface, and makes compliance harder to manage. Today, I'm going to walk you through how an ISO 27001 data retention policy helps you stay compliant, reduce risk, and take control of your data. A data retention policy is a secured framework that defines how your organization collects, stores, and deletes data. It ensures that data is only kept as long as necessary and securely removed when it is no longer needed. And if you're working toward ISO 27001 certification, this is not optional, it is required. It is a core part of maintaining strong information security practices. Without clear retention rules, organizations often hold on to data indefinitely. This leads to an increased risk of breaches, greater exposure to unauthorized access, higher storage costs, and ongoing compliance issues. Over time, this also creates large volumes of redundant or outdated data that serve no business purpose but still carry risk. A strong data retention policy helps solve this by limiting unnecessary data exposure and ensuring every piece of data has a defined life cycle, from creation to storage to secure disposal. This concept is closely tied to data minimization, which focuses on only collecting and keeping the data you truly need. So what makes an effective data retention policy? First, clear retention periods. These should be based on legal, regulatory, operational, and security requirements. Every type of data should have a defined timeline that answers one simple question: how long do we actually need this? Second, data classification. Not all data is equal. Sensitive data like personal or financial information requires stricter controls, tighter access management, and often shorter retention windows. Classifying your data helps ensure that the right protections are applied at every stage. Third, a structured retention schedule. This is where everything comes together. A retention schedule outlines exactly how long each data type is kept and when action needs to be taken. It provides clarity for teams and ensures consistency across the organization. And finally, secure disposal processes. Once data reaches the end of its life cycle, it must be permanently and securely removed. This includes ensuring that deletion is enforced across all systems, backups, and storage locations. Simply marking data for deletion is not enough. It needs to be fully and irreversibly removed. To implement this successfully, organizations need alignment across teams and systems. A policy on its own is not effective unless it is actually enforced. This includes assigning data owners who are responsible for specific data types, training employees so they understand retention rules, integrating the policy into data storage systems, and automating enforcement wherever possible. Automation is especially important because it reduces the risk of human error and ensures retention rules are applied consistently. It is also critical to review your policy at least once a year. Regulations change, business needs evolve, and new risks emerge. Regular reviews help ensure your policy stays accurate, effective, and aligned with ISO requirements. Skipping this step can lead to gaps in compliance and increased exposure over time. There are also situations where data may need to be kept longer than originally planned. This can happen during legal holds, audits, or investigations. Your policy should clearly define how to handle these exceptions while still minimizing risk and maintaining control. At the end of the day, a data retention policy is not just about compliance. It is about control. It gives your organization a clear strategy for managing data responsibly, reducing risk, and protecting sensitive information. If you'd like to learn more, reach out to K2GRC. And since you made it this far into the video, you might as well like it, share it, and comment down below.